Okay. Oh, yeah. I think we are live now. We are live. Yeah. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Yeah, I can see people are joining us now. Yeah, okay. Thank you for the thumbs up. You're welcome. Hello, everyone. You're welcome now. Good evening, Madam Goodness. Ifeoma, good evening. I see you. Madam Oluwatoyin Atoloye, good evening, Madam. Madam Popola Tayo, Rosalind, good evening, Madam. Madam Ayoke Jenny Makonjola, good evening. Welcome. Madam Abisola Oyindamola, good evening. Happy weekend. Happy weekend. Please say something when you come online. Say something. Without wasting much time, we are Madam Oluwatoyin Atoloye. Yeah, good evening. Our fans on YouTube, good evening to you all. Happy weekend. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Our fans on Facebook, Merry Christmas. Happy weekend. You're all welcome. Please share the link. Let more friends join us here. We are here to comment. We are not just here to watch. We are here to comment, to drop our comments. The topic is broadly written on the video, okay? The subtitle heading. The topic is written there. We're going right to, okay? Welcome. Okay, yeah. Please share the link, invite more people to join us. Invite more friends and family members to join us. Happy weekend, everyone. Keep inviting. Facebook and YouTube channel. Our Facebook page is Checkmate Hub Annex. And our YouTube channel is Checkmate Hub. These are platforms I've created and worked on over the time. So I'll have all my activities pairing for pages and groups, but I really want to bring everything under these two platforms. So I'm more focused, more organized, and I reach out to everyone, both in business and in other fields easily. So you're welcome. If you're online and I have not mentioned your name, please say something so I know you are there. Okay. The topic for tonight is sharing a toothbrush with your spouse. That's the topic. Forum admins, bloggers, and all that will not steal our show from us before time, because it's been since last night I dropped this title. So I just made it brief without really asking so many things regarding the topic. But I've got some other ideas about it. And that's the reason I made it public. So when you join us, you know what we are here for, what we want to discuss. nights because of the money involved. I know that because of 5K involved, but please, I'm not doing this for the money. Okay. Good evening, Madam Taiwo Fati Nikun. Good evening, man. I see you. You're welcome. This is not just about the money. Okay. We've got, should I say, an obligation, a responsibility. We've got it as a privilege to always, in whichever way possible, reach out to those around us, to learn from them, share ideas and views with them, and also make them to learn from us, from our right doings, from our mistakes, from our objectives, and all of that. Okay. So this topic is a very broad one. People wouldn't understand. They will just think, excuse me, we are going to be talking about sharing the brush with your sharing the toothbrush with your spouse. Is it right or wrong? It's part of it. That's just the preliminary stage of why this topic is being heard. It's just the fundamental wrong or if it is right, but that is not the aim of this topic. The aim of this topic, why I brought it up, if you watch, is not common online. It's not common on other platforms. Okay. I chose to treat this topic because it's a very sensitive thing. It's been a personal experience, excuse me, that turned out to be a very bitter one, that turned out to be one of the genesis of, or one of the attributes of the root cause of whatever happened, talking about over 22 years back. Okay. Without me having knowledge of what was happening, without me even thinking about the possibility of losing my marriage that early. It took me years to realize what actually happens, but to God be the glory. I'm a testimony. I'm a testimony, a living testimony. So this topic is going to be informative, not really entertaining, no, it's going to be educative. I decided to treat it publicly so that our young adults, both men and women, in relationship, planning to take it further, planning to take it to forever, we know how to put their priorities right, set their priorities right, put some things first, treat what needs to be treated, and learn from it. Okay. That is just the that's the details about this topic, like introducing it, expatiating on it, why I decided to treat this topic, sharing the same toothbrush with your spouse. So please, I want to see comments now. If you've got anything to say about this very topic, please send your comments forward. And comments I see, the best advice, as many comments as possible that you can push forward. Then Thank you, Madam Goodness. Yes, nice topic to learn from. Trust me, very nice topic to learn from. Let me see your comments now, please. Then we proceed from there. Let me see your comments. We are here to comment, not just to watch. If you don't comment, you don't stand the chance of winning 5,000. So we need to comment. I'm talking, you are listening. We are going to learn from each other. I'm going to share my experiences with you. I'm going to lecture the very young in relationship. Share the ideas with them, some advice, and a possible solution, kind of, for those having crisis. The way by sending money and all that is going to be a platform or platforms for educating us. I'm going to be learning from you. You are going to be learning from me, right? We are going to be sharing views and ideas, opinions together. So for us to work together as I'm talking and giving details, if his experience, if his opinion, if his suggestion, you put it forward, it's going to get to a time I will send a call out, invite people to join and come on live call to hear their views. Okay, we are getting there. So send in your comment, please. Yeah, you're welcome, Madam Areba Metayo Elizabeth. Pardon me if I don't pronounce your name correctly. You're welcome. Let me see your comments, please. Here. You're welcome, Madam Helen Efido. You're welcome. Madam Linda Okbaraji Osuji, you're welcome. Yeah, Madam Linda said it's not hygienic for couples to share toothbrush because one is prone to contact disease. Okay, very right. Yeah. More ideas and opinions. What do you think about sharing your toothbrush with your spouse? Let me see your comments, please. And I will make do with some likes and love. Send me likes, send me love. Okay. If there are other things you want to ask in any field, in any area, please feel free to ask. Sorry, I have to place this phone properly because I'm not seeing the underneath comments. I hope it stays well. Just a moment, please. Just a moment. I hope it stays well here. I need to get a stand for this anyway. It escaped me today. I'm going to get. Sorry, just a moment. That's not good enough. I hope it stays anyway. Thank you, Madam Ellen. Thank you. Good evening, Madam Patricia Okudere. You are welcome. My friends on YouTube, your comments, please. We are not just here to watch, we are here to comment. If you stand the chance of, in as much as we are interacting, it's an interacting section, but we need to participate actively. Okay. You're welcome, Madam. Helen. Thank you, Madam Popola Tayo Rosalind. Thank you. Excuse me. Say something, please. Say something. So we move on. It's about 17 minutes to 11. We're going to be spending like 2-3 hours. This is weekend. If you have the time, you stay with us. Okay. For me, I've got all the nights free. So I'll be here as long as you can take. I would really prefer you to be on YouTube than on Facebook. Okay, because the YouTube channel is better off when you are interacting, right? That's where you can really send your message clearly, and I see it broadly on the screen. Whichever one is convenient for you, it's okay. It can cause infection. Yeah. Is that the only thing you want to say about sharing toothbrush with your spouse? Madam Ellen said it can cause infection. Yeah. Madam Okorie Lauren Ahmuhi, pardon me if I don't pronounce that name properly, said, to me, it's not healthy for couple to share toothbrush. Like me, I can't share because I always have toothache and I won't want my spouse to feel the pain I'm feeling. Okay, that's a very good point there. Madam Helen says you can contact HIV through toothbrush. Very correct. Very correct. Madam Tewo, you are giving thumbs up. What's your opinion? Please, let's hear from you, Madam Goodness. What's your opinion? What's your opinion? Says along the line, let me see if I can play some music without being restricted by Facebook and YouTube. As you come online, say something, please. Madam Patricia Okudiri says it's not ideal, neither is it hygienic to share toothbrush with your spouse. Reason being that it's a personal belonging and needs to be used by one person. Very right. Okay. Be used by one person. Okay. Moreover, one can contract mouth infection when you share toothbrush. Kudos. Very right. Yes, very true. Yeah. More. Madam Taiwo Fatiniki, what are you saying about the topic? Sharing a toothbrush with your spouse. Madam Goodness, what's your opinion? I know it's a nice topic. What's your opinion? Because I'm going to be going through all the comments and the very reasonable comments I'll pick on. Okay? We are winning 5,000 for good opinions, view. 5,000 for commenting, real good, not just saying nice one, not just saying well done. Let's share. If you've had any experience before, or you know, and this thing is going a long way to help those young in relationship and in marriage. Okay? Like I said, I'm going to be sharing my own personal experience. It's possible wherever my husband is, he may see this video and will be very, very surprised that, oh, so my wife experienced this. Yes, experienced this while I was with you. Okay. But I'll keep some things out of the public eye so I don't bring out or spread my dirty linens outside. Okay. I don't share my toothbrush with my husband, not for once. Good. That's Madam Popola, not only spouse but siblings took because I can't get that. Madam Linda Okparaji said not only spouse but siblings took because okay, I think that's a typo error. She said not only spouse but siblings too because of infection. I think that's right. I don't share my toothbrush with my husband, not for once. Okay. It can cause consistent irritations, e.g., throwing up and spitting. Okay. Siblings shouldn't be allowed to share toothbrush. That's from Madam Linda Waraji. On YouTube, you guys are not saying anything, eh? Nice topic here. You give me thumbs up. Fine. Madam Goodness says you are joining us. Say something. Okay, so I know you are there. I acknowledge your presence in the house. Okay. Madam Arebame Taiwo Elizabeth said, she wrote, just share my comments now. My user's name is Fatinikun Taiwo. All right, you are. Please, Madam Taiwo, comment on YouTube. I can see you on YouTube. Comment on YouTube as well. Okay. Okay. Madam Ajoke shared. Thank you for sharing. Please share. Thank you for sharing. Then Madam Omochalewa, thank you. Welcome, Madam Omochalewa Golds. She said, I have once shared with him, but not anymore. Nice one, Madam. Please, may I know why you don't share with him again, please? Madam Omochalewa, may I know why you don't share your toothbrush with your hobby any longer, or your man? I don't know if you're married, okay, with your man, with your spouse, okay? In case you are not married, that's why I use that word spouse instead of husband or wife. So spouse could be your your fiance, your partner in relationship is a spouse, not necessarily married, but both the married and the ones cohabit. Please share with us your experience or what's led you not to be sharing with him again. Was it that you like it? Was it that he wasn't okay with it, or it's just you that decided to let go and let everybody use individually? Then Madam Arebame said, I don't share. I'm too. I don't share. I'm too. Not only brush. I can't get that right. I don't share. I'm too. Not only brush. There are so many person stuff I should not share with people. Okay, I'm not saying with people now. With your spouse, please. This is a very, very private and intimate thing. Your spouse is your boyfriend, your fiance, your fiance. Okay, the guy, your husband. Then, in the case of the men, your spouse is your girlfriend, your fiance, your wife, your live-in partner that you are in relationship with. So it's not just people, not any other person, not just anybody, your spouse. You share intimacy together, you do things together, you take your bath together, you eat together, you kiss, right? You go intimate together, right? Sharing your toiletries together, your soap, your towels, singlets, boxers. I'm more masculine than feminine, so these things, they are not really new to me. I shared towels with my husband. I wore his boxers just for fun at home. I wore his boxers, his singlets. I love wearing his I mean, when I'm going out, I love dressing on jeans, okay? Always on jeans. Then I just take, because my husband is not that kind of robust man. He's very cute, well-built guy. So me now, I'm smallish, right? No, not let video deceive you now. I'm a small person. That's 5'4", thereabout, 5'3", 5'4". So his long sleeve will really fit in on me then. So I'll roll up, because he's tall. I'll roll up the sleeves. So I was into him like that, and we were sharing things. We were using the same toothbrush, even if we have to change it every 2 weeks, a month. We were using the same toothbrush. I didn't see anything wrong in it. He never saw this and everything. I'm talking about my marriage. My face is brightening up and all that. So it was a very, very, very robust relationship, so to say. We are not lacking, to the glory of God. So treating yours now or from back then, because mine was kind of old school, over 20 years ago. Okay. So the world is changing, civilization is setting in, technology and all different from what used to entail in those days. The way we expressed love then is really different from now, because then there was no mobile facility, no phone facility to express your love with emojis and all that. It was through letter writing and pen pals, then if you have the means to travel to see your friend, your partner, before the real thing, there was courtship then, not now. Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, you meet a friend today, tomorrow. I mean, today you are seeing yourselves. It wasn't like that. You have to travel some distances then to meet your friend. Court for some time, for like a year or 2 years before you get married. But technology has helped the new generation now to like court for only 1 week, even 3 days, and you get married because everything is in the open. Then you have to go to your father's house, your mother's house. You know this, your family, your uncles. You know that before coming together. So it was a different ball game now. I want to see your experiences. Say, okay, let me go on YouTube. My YouTuber said it's not really hygienic. Okay, that's by Madam Goodness. Toothbrush, bathing sponge should be personal. Towel is included too. Though my parents share theirs. You see, Madam, if for like ask you how old you be, if you say your parents share theirs, it means your parents, they are coming from, they belong to where I'm coming from. Let me put it that way, because I don't know how advanced they have. They belong to where I'm coming from. Fine. Then okay, typographical error. Okay, I don't share brush with my husband because he has toothache. Okay, which sometimes when he brushes, blood do come out of his tooth gum. Okay, and you kiss him anyway. You kiss him. Or what we say in relationship. There are so many infections that someone can get infected through sharing of toothbrush. That's Madam Taiwo. Okay. Madam Goodness, you aren't small. Me, I'm a small person. Oh, see me. I'm not tall. I'm 5'3", okay? But I'm okay. I'm okay. I for life to be 5'8". Normal height for woman, but with 4 inches, I'm still with my high heels, no problem. I cope. sorry, please. This phone, I need to get a stand. Please, guys, please pardon me for any or wanting whatever, because I'm getting started on this live stream of a thing. I still need to be well coordinated, well organized to get it all right. Okay, so pardon me. I don't share toothbrush and I don't think I would. That's Helen Efido. Okay, Madam Pupola said, oh, my husband can just drop his toothbrush and I'm a careful type. Okay, that's Madam Pupola. She said she's a careful type. Yeah. I don't joke with my things. Perfect. Madam Rebecca Banjo, you are welcome. You are welcome. I think I'm just citing you now. I see you. You are welcome. You said you don't share with your hobby, but when growing up, you do share with your siblings, okay, or with your sisters, and you will share your toothbrush in your family. Okay. You still share your toothbrush in your family. Fine. Okay. Different folks with different strides, so they say, Madam Ngozi Blessing Linus, you are welcome. I see you. She said, yeah, Madam Patricia, thank you. You are a sharer. You shared it. Thank you for sharing. God will also share blessings to you, Madam. Thank you for sharing this video. Please help me share the live stream, okay? For married couples, I think it's okay because they do kiss each other. I have shared toothbrush with my hobby before. That's from Madam Ngozi Blessing Linus. Okay. Thank you for your inputs. Madam Patricia Okudere, she says, ha ha ha, if you say you are small, okay, I beg, stand up, make I see you small. You're going to give me work now. I'll stand up. Have you seen me? Eh? Okay. Toothbrush is, Madam Helen says, toothbrush is a personal belonging and it's to be used by one person. Okay. Okay. And from YouTube, please share, let people join us, okay? Share, let them join us. I think I have to do that. So let me share to Mama. It's like, I'll share to my page, share to Mama. Just a moment, please. Let me share this. Let me do this. Please keep the comments coming on. I'll read everything out. I'll read everything out. You know, that's where we are going to be winning. Madam Jane Chidima Nandi Eze. She said, you are a darling. Thank you. Thank you. You are fine, Joy. Both attack and defense. Madam Ellie, please don't make me laugh. Thank you. Thank you. Which one is attack and defense? Thank you. Nigeria, we get the slangs, eh? Believe me, we get them. Thank you all. Thank you. And yeah, I'm going to share this now. Please keep the comments coming on. Your opinion is very, very important. Okay, it's very, very important. Keep the comments coming on. Be sending me likes, so be sending me likes. I love it. It's my gas, it's my propeller. Send me likes and love, both YouTube and Facebook. Send me like and love. Okay. God bless you all. Let me share this now. Let me quickly share this live video and I'll be with you. Send your comments, please. Madam, okay. Okay, you send me. Thank you. Thank you. No, I know I'm okay with my age and I'm still looking like this. I'm just okay. Okay. I've gotten to my how did they say it? Midlife. I'm propelling my midlife now. Okay. So I thank God I'm okay. Okay, let me share this now. I'll share and just join us. No, it's not like that. No, it's okay. Keep the comments coming, please. Okay. Let's talk to ourselves. Let's educate people out there. Let's share our experience with people. Why is it good to share your toothbrush with your spouse? Why is it not good? What do you think about it? Even if it's infectious, it could be infectious. Why you still think, why you think spouses could actually use same toothbrush? Health-wise is not recommended. But we share the same spoon. When we're talking about HIV, we use the same cutleries, the same plates, right? We take shower the same bathroom. These diseases we are trying to avoid could also be gotten from via those things, right? So not just only the personal things you think belong to you could infect, you could get infected with. No, you can as well be infected when you use things generally, things that are not your personal things but general usage in the house. They are as well infectious. So let us keep bringing our views, our suggestions. Drop the comments, please. Keep the comments coming, okay? Topic, that's sharing. Please just hold on. When we share the live stream, sharing a toothbrush. Toothbrush would be your spouse. With your spouse, yeah. Okay. And the next one there is Madam Goodness says, yeah, mostly available soap and share towel with my siblings. Good. But growing up, I had to get a private towel for myself. That's perfect. You are absolutely right. Most of these things come from your orientation, the family you were brought up, your peer groups, people you grew up with and all picked up could actually go with you to your adult life and into your marriage, your home, your permanent home. It could go right, it could go wrong. Okay. And then Madam Taiwo says, and not only from toothbrush, even share of bathing sponge towels. Okay. But the soap matter, I really don't have a particular bathing soap. Okay. That's Madam Goodness. Okay. Then Madam Taiwo says, I have a very sensitive body that even without sharing things with people, just sitting beside somebody with any body infection, you get infected too. All right. Okay. You have allergy, you're allergic to some things. Maybe you don't even know, but you are allergic. Fine woman, keep flourishing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Goodness. You are beautiful. Madam Taiwo says, thanks for this very interesting topic. Believe you me, it's sweet topic. I've got them loads. When you want to see some people that's out of tantamount, out of blabbing, or out of careless talk, because they have it there and then, they believe they've got it all, or they know it all. Some will say you cannot give what you don't have. That's free, so that statement is wrong. Is wrong. I know it's going to be a surprising thing to you guys to say, Madam Chacha, so she's not with her husband. No, I'm not. But I'm still very, very much involved in marriage. Okay. The truth is, when you know what happened to you, something happened to you, right? That's the starting point. Then you know the root cause of that thing. You know the root cause of that thing. That's the second point. When you know the root cause, then you now know why. Not even the solution now. One, something has happened. What happened? Why it happened? How you would have been able to avoid it not happening if it is negative. Right? But you could make amends and you could use it to correct others so that they don't commit the same error. They don't fall into the same problem or make the same mistake. It might not be your fault, it might not be your doing. It may have taken you time to even realize such thing happened, or you would have been able to avoid it. But for the fact that you are naive, it's not what you know, it's not what you planned for. You are prone to fall a victim. This is why we have to bring experiences. They said experience is the best teacher. Believe it. A graduate doesn't have the experience a grandpa has. No two ways about it. Now I'm talking like this. I'm even surprised. When I was much younger, I mean no one. Okay. Oh, I would have done it this way. It should have been this way. We all have our stories. We all have our mistakes, our past, our regrets, and all. Fine. So what we are trying to do now is mend our ways and also carry the generation, our lives, their life positively, as more positively, so that we kind of play the good role models to them, because nobody knows it all, nobody has it all. But don't say because someone is not in this position, such person cannot advise you. Is I used my own predicament, my situation, to realize that yes, sometimes you can give what you don't have, not because you have it, but because you know it. Because you know it, you can give it, you can advise it. They will say, why don't you use it to better your own situation? So much water went down the drain, and it's not really, I mean, it's almost impossible to bring up a spilled milk. Talking in parables, if you understand, you know where I'm coming from. It doesn't mean I can't do it better now, or I can't advise others not to take the same wrong pattern. Explaining, I'm seeing your comments. I'm seeing your comments. Just a moment. I'm going to share on my timeline. Join us live. Please, am I making sense? Am I making sense? Let me hear let me read your comments. Am I making sense? Are we together? Excuse me. Excuse me. I just took some tea before coming online. Okay, I just shared that. Please keep sharing so that we have others to join us. Keep sharing, please. I'm going to read from YouTube. Okay, yeah, I read that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for this, man. Very interesting topic. Thank you, Madam Taiwo. Sweet topic and very educative. Thank you. Omo God, thank you. You are welcome to YouTube. Very educative. Thanks for this, ma'am. You're welcome, my sister. Thank you too for being here. Can I also ask a question? Madam Goodness, please feel free. Ask. I said it before. Ask me. I'm just too down to earth, and I'm really ready. It took me this while to start coming online on live stream, not because I don't know I should have started it since, but preparing my mind psychologically, mentally, having a serene environment, kind of, one cannot have it 100%. So if you are waiting for 100% before you make a start, it's going to be, I mean, you will never start. So I've been delaying, like these two channels, I mean, the page and the channel. Go to the about section, go and read when I created this very channel. It's over a year ago. The page to go back and check is over a year ago. I've been wanting to come online, but I kept postponing it till I do this, and I just have to start it up. Okay, so please ask your questions. I will come along there and then respond to it. Please, you omitted my second comment. No, nothing is omitted. Don't worry. Rewrite it. Just write. Right, I'll read it again, okay? You know, other comments are coming in and the previous ones are pushing up. If you say I don't read your comments, repeat it again, okay? Please do that, ma'am. Repeat the comment and I'll read it. Thank you, Madam Jane. Thank you. Madam Jane Chidima, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Helen. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Madam Patricia. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm a gorgeous and elegant woman. I know. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Madam Oluwatoyin Atoloye say is not health-wise, it's not good health-wise. Okay. Madam Ifeoma Goodness shared it. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Sorry, I have to be doing this, right? Thank you. Good evening, madam. Okay. Just a moment, please. Keep your comments coming. I really want to read your own side of it. Let me see. Those that have done it, those that have practiced it, if you have practiced this topic, you have shared your truth. I'm going to be using this so I don't need to be crossing over to read comments. Let me bring this on here, then I read comments from here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let me read your comments from here. Okay, Madam Sophia Ozioma, you're welcome. She said sharing of toothbrush is a no for her. Okay, very good. Okay, Madam Omoshalewa, you are almost good on YouTube. All right, acknowledged, acknowledged. If you're my goodness, Smileys, you're welcome. Enough sense, ma. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Yes, you are. Thank you, Corey Lauren. Okay, thank you, thank you. Sharing the same toothbrush with your spouse is wrong for me. That's Abisola Oyindamola. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can see, I can see. Okay, that's your opinion, and I respect it. Sharing of toothbrush is not supposed to be at all. It's a personal thing. But when you are in love and you are really into each other, you don't see anything wrong in doing things together. It's a fact. You kiss, you tongue lock each other, you lip lock each other. What's more intimate than that? Toothbrush? No. So it's not, when you talk about hygiene, it's not hygienic enough because it's a personal thing. But when you are talking about hygiene, remember this guy or this lady is the same person you share your intimacy with. So I don't know the hygiene we are trying to elude. Okay. Normally, I mean, basically, sharing of your personal things should be thing of privacy, including this very phone we're talking about, you know. But when you are into each other, like you are friends, you don't see anything wrong in it anyway. Okay, I respect everybody's opinion here. Okay, thanks for this, man. Okay, can I also ask you? I said you should go on and ask. You are making so much sense, man. Keep it up. Thank you, Omogood. Madam Informa said, making enough sense, ma. Okay, I'm waiting for your question, Madam Goodness. If you're ma, I also share on my face. Thank you. Let me go to. Okay. Okay. Kissing and sharing of toothbrush, I think they are almost the same thing. That's Lauren, Madam Okori Lauren's opinion. She says kissing and sharing of toothbrush, she thinks they are almost the same thing because through kissing, you introduce bacteria or viruses. Most people have bleeding of gums effects, which is very, very right. And then Madam Ellen Efido, pardon me if I don't pronounce your name very well. She says at times while brushing, we notice blood coming out from our gums and whitish particles. And when the brush doesn't undergo sterilization, saying that alone advice that we shouldn't share. Okay, saying that alone advises that we shouldn't share toothbrush roots. You have a point. With our spouse, okay. 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 Madam Goodness, is that your question? You said you love your husband, but toothbrush is personal to you. Very good. Yes, toothbrush is a personal thing, not to be shared. Yes. But for those of us that practiced it, we practiced it because of the intimacy we shared with our partners. Let me be personal here. I shared mine with my husband then because of our intimacy, because of our, really friendship. We were friends, very good friends. I had my defects, he had his own, he had his flaws, but we were friends. Till now, we are still friends, very good friends. He's the best friend to his daughter, and we just carry ourselves along like that. But things happen, you know. So okay, yeah, I read that, madam. I've read that. I've read that. Okay. So can we have more opinions? Can we have more opinions? Can we have more opinions, please? I've read all these now. Bring it on. The topic is sharing a toothbrush with your spouse. What is your view? Should it be advised? Should it be encouraged? Have you had any bitter experience because you shared your toothbrush with your spouse? Madam Good, Madam Omoshalewa, you said you did before. What was your reason of quitting the habits? What happened? I want to read it, please. Okay, Madam Goodness says, in a situation where your spouse feels free with you, I don't see anything wrong with it. What do you do? If it's free, you do nothing, because if you don't like it, a relationship is one thing that communication matters a lot. You may like it, he wouldn't like it. When you keep doing it without letting him know that you like doing it, or he doesn't talk about it and he doesn't like it, there will be a problem. Communication matters a lot. You talk about it. You need to talk. It's not everything. The kind of talking is not nagging. When you nag, is different from you are talking. When you nag, you are not passing any information, you are just complaining. Nagging is different from talking. Nagging is different from communicating, okay? When you nag, you scare him or you scare her. You make your partner feel little before you when you nag, when you complain incessantly. Pass your message well. Let him or her understand this is what you think. And let it not be I say. It has to be said. It has to be like that. Let it be we agree on this. Give and take. It shouldn't be your way all the time. It shouldn't be their way all the time. You have to make a balance, okay, to move on. So, Madam Goodness, I think that answers it. So, what do you do when you feel free and you don't see anything wrong in it, but your partner is having a different view? You talk about it. For peace to reign, you allow the positive side to stay. We are all humans, we've got conscience, we've got our minds, right? We know what is positive, we know what is right. Not you, one thing you have to put out of relationship, you put your ego out. You drop your ego. When you carry your ego along, bold, too pompous, too loud for your partner, and it's going to bring problem. So you really have to talk and strike a balance. Let it be that the positive side is at play for peace to reign. When you like it, he doesn't like it. Try to find out why he doesn't like it and come to that level. All have different perspective to things and might feel bad when you prevent them from, using your personal belonging. And you put a question mark there. You say, knowing that people have different perspective to things. I might feel bad when you prevent them from using your personal belonging. Yes, I understand your comments there. We all have different ways of reasoning. We don't reason the same way, right? What I think is right, you say it that is wrong. That's why communication matters. When you now hear out your view, you allow the other person to also express themselves. You find out that this is why it should be so and why it the other way. Striking a balance is very important. How do you strike a balance? You communicate. Madam Agatha Showunla, you are not late, ma. You are welcome. We just starting, okay? You are welcome. Good evening, Madam Agatha. You are welcome. I see you. You are welcome. Very polite way. That's it. In a very polite way, no argument. It might not even be instantly. Don't be so fast. Is one thing about me that I now, with experience, with time, I see that even if I was right, that it doesn't work. When they say marriage is different from boyfriend and girlfriend, from all those sweet mouth, they are very, very right. They are two different things. When you are in a relationship, the man will give you very long rope to do your shakara. You are still young and with all the, look at me now. I'm not looking bad. But this is my age, I'm in my middle age. If I'm looking like this, think about 30, 35 years ago. And you know the kind of shakara I would have done then. When you say hey, I will say So when you see that some of the things you want is not what he is saying, you just let go a bit. Talk about it when you are playing, not when that thing happened. Maybe when he took your toothbrush to brush. No, daddy boss said, why are you using my toothbrush? It will not work. He will feel slighted, he will feel belittled, he will feel challenged. Or if it's you, the man, you are talking friendly when when there's flow, you guys are laughing and all. Excuse me, you just chip it in. Or you go and buy a different brush and keep there. You understand? So that's that. Much love, ma. Thank you too. Yeah, thank you for that reply. Those learning and preparing for marriage. Exactly. That's it. You're welcome. You once shared with him, but later you found out that it was not hygienic, and as for you like brushing first, and which he also likes to brush first, which somehow irritates me when he brushes first. Okay. Madam Momo Shalewa, more good. All right, that's a good one. So you had to stop the share of a thing. Okay, that's good. Lesson one, strike a balance. Good lesson through communication in a polite way with your spouse. You got it. I give it to you there. Madam Goodness just got 1 point there. Lesson one. I like the way she arranged it. Madam Goodness is winning. Let somebody else win. Okay. Madam Goodness is winning so far with her points, right? Because we really want to learn. We want to learn how to do things. When I was young, I saw so many things I did wrongly, thinking I was right, because this person is still imbued in me, is natural about me. I hate oppression. I hate to be intimidated. Maybe because I'm short in height. I hate to so that the person will know that he's wronging me or is doing this. But along the line, when I was growing up, I see other things happening. There is a very good friend of mine I have learned so many things from, but she doesn't know. She doesn't know that I learned so many things from her. How she will take this without, though it's not good all the time. You die in silence. You keep quiet all the time, and people take you for granted and all you. It's not everybody that can take that, but sometimes you really have to. You have to, for peace to reign. You have to inconvenience yourself. That is the basics. For you to have peace, to be at people, what for me to do? Inconvenience myself when I know I'm right, or when I know this person is trying to trample on my feet or trying to take advantage of my kindness, I will just come out with outburst. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Not done like that. You have to communicate when you see that the atmosphere permits it, right? So I give that point to Madam Goodness. And then the next one, I'm coming to Facebook. Please let me quickly treat YouTubers. Madam Omongo said she once shared with him, but later found out that it was okay. Yeah, I've taken that. Okay, okay, I've taken that. Now on Facebook, let's see who is winning here. Let's see the winner on Facebook. Keep the comments coming. Madam Goodness has just made a very good point there. The way she highlighted what you see, what we are treating now as I'm talking, without knowing it, the truth is really coming out. The information, the advice, is coming out of what we are discussing here, and somebody is highlighting the important one there. It's a very good, like class we did here, all of us, we will learn today. You understand me? So please show me some love, some like and comments, okay? Let me read Facebook. And sharing the same thing is wrong for me. Okay, yeah, Madam Abisola Oyindamola says it's wrong. Yes. Kissing and sharing October, I think they are almost the same thing. Yes, Madam Okoro, you said so. Yes, I read that. Sometimes while brushing, you won't notice. Yes, okay, that's still the same thing we are saying. Madam Okori Lauren says she shares every other thing with her spouse except toothbrush. Okay, you tried it once. That was then when you just got married, because he did not carry his own. You had to share the same brush. After then, everyone to theirs. Perfect. Now, class video, Auntie Omoshalewa, class video. We have to be teaching ourselves all these things. We are not perfect. Another thing about my own predicament was that, I'm a Edo woman. I'm an Edo woman. I'm a Benin woman. And from my teenage, I left Benin and I came to Lagos to stay with my elder sister. That was where I got into maturity and got married. So the distance of a thing away from my mom, there was no phone then. I got married 1992. You understand? 1992. You see how long it is. There was no phone then. So for me to be able to communicate with my mom and let her teach me all these things, how to be, accommodating in some habits when you are with your mom, or how to put things right. It wasn't really there for me. All I learned from home was respect. People on Mama Less, they will know that this woman, she likes respect. I will give you respect. Don't disrespect me. I will not disrespect you. Respect how to clean the home, neat to a fault. Miss White was my name then. Neat to a fault, take care of the kitchen, take care of home, respect your husband, respect your husband's people, all that. Then naturally, the other side of me was what God created me with. That is a no-go area. Don't trample on don't take advantage of my understanding. Don't take advantage of my being kind to you. So that one is just a personal thing. But you see all these little things in relationship, all these little things. It's not everything our mothers can even teach us, even if they are there with you in the same bedroom. They cannot teach you the style to give you Oga. They cannot teach you how to, to kiss and do. There are, as you go along, day in, day out, Some things will be coming. Some things will be coming in that you will need wisdom to handle. You will need wisdom to handle. So in a case where a young adult, I was in my 20s when I married. In a case where a young adult is now in a strange land with a total stranger, even if they were in love, no cone, then anything that happens, you quickly run to mama. Mama, this is what happened. How do I handle this? It wasn't there for me. It wasn't there for me. So many things I thought was so many things I thought were used against me. If I had had this counseling aspects from an experienced mama, I would have been able to handle situations like that, but I wasn't having it. The counseling section I went for then was in the church. That kind of counseling session is cook the best food, where it's his favorite dish, stockfish, this one, use this. Sometimes it helps, not in most cases, not in all cases. You understand? So that's just that. So here now, thank God for social media. Thank God for technology. Thank God for internet. It has really helped. I used to tell people in Europe, our young ladies in Europe, that they should be thankful. They should be thankful that they are having their relationships, they are having their marriages in Europe. It's a different ball game. What is happening in Europe? The way take marriage in Europe is a different ball game to what entailed back then, right? So they should be thankful. Now we have this technology with us. Let's make use of it. Let's come out and address our young people out there. People in love that believe that marriage is all sweetness. God, we pray that it should be all sweetness. But the truth is, let's be practical. Let's face the fact. Without bitterness, there will be no sweetness. Okay? When you go to the shopping mall to buy your condiments to prepare, it's not that palatable dish you just take from your gas, from your shopping basket and put on the table. It is what you prepared in the kitchen, what you prepared on top of your burning gas that you serve to the plate. And before you prepare those things, you get burnt, you get injuries, you get cut and all that. You slice, you do this before you now prepare that palatable dish. That is what marriage is. That is what relationship is. Okay, so we are going to be educating ourselves a lot. Other platforms have been doing it. I understand that everybody with different way of passing information. Things about life can never be enough said. Things about marriage can never be enough said. Advice and informations about relationship, they can never be enough said. So we have to keep on pushing all these things, because why? You know, I'm the admin of Mamalet. Mamalet's story is going to be a story for, it's going to be a topic I will treat broadly as we move on. I have been able to interact with so many people in relationships, in marriages, in divorce cases. In fact, very many of them in divorce cases, you know, in abusive relationship, in child molestation, just name it. I've read, I've seen these people, I've seen these things coming out. So we need to be lecturing people. And I'll tell you, my ladies, take this from me. 65% or 70% of the problem we are having in marriages, they are from the women, not from the men. Men, they have their own. The major fault from a man is hardly you see one man, hardly you see any man making do with just one woman. That is the major problem men have, and it's natural. Is natural. Let's not miss words. Is not almost natural, it's natural. That's a man is polygamous by nature. Doesn't mean a man must go here, go here, go here. The what is it, biological or whatever? I'm not a science person. I'm not a science student here. Okay, the way they were created, that thing, the hormones in them, when it reacts, when it comes up, they have to answer to nature call. That is the meaning of being polygamous by nature. It doesn't mean that they have to start cheating here, pissing here, or just what is in them. That's it. That is the major thing, the major problem from men. But some women with wisdom, they have been able to curtail the excesses of their men. I'm speaking from experience, from what I've seen, what I've read, the cases I've treated. 60 to 65% to 70% of problems, I will not say divorce. I will not say, because there are really abusive cases out there. But before it gets to that abusive stage, if it was curtailed, if it was, managed, it would have been savaged. So we have to, I'm using we, I don't want to be saying me, we collectively together, we have to start bringing out that's nature, that's with teeth and back, or down below. Womanhood is priceless, is what God has given you to be a woman. It's a responsibility of its own, right? So please, we really have to be lecturing ourselves on these things, so that the young ones out there, they don't. You see, this internet, it is here to help us. It's also there to make some things really go the other way, negatively, which is not encouraging. That is why we have to bring out our experiences, our ideas, we share together, and those better their homes. Because I'm not a candidate and will never be a candidate to divorce case to anybody living is a marital home. That is your home. Your marriage is your home, not the house, not the building or the structure. Your union, that is your family, that is your home. So I will not be an agent or destroyer to any home. Okay, so that's that. That kind of advice, I really learned a lot. Fine, you're welcome, madam. Make I dey learn. Years or 28 in marriage. More grace, madam. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Make I dey learn. Okay, toothbrush, sponge, towel, boxers, and soap are the things we don't share, but we sometimes share bathing soap when any one of us run out of ours. Okay, then later we'll buy it and continue using separately. That is Madam Agatha. She won't be there. Okay, very good one. That kind of advice, Sha. Okay, okay. Really helped. Okay, Madam Taiwo said, wow, thanks, ma. Really appreciate this. I learned so much this night. We ain't started yet, sister. We've got so many things to learn from each other as the time moves ahead, Okay, lesson 2 from Madam Goodness. She says, face the fact that comes with marriage. Wow, there are good and bad times, but we keep pushing. Okay, that's good. Womanhood is priceless. You are priceless. That's a fact. My sister, womanhood is priceless. God endowed so many things in us. So we have to bring all these things out and, make the world a better place. Not just money, money, money. Money is very good. Money is very good in any relationship, in any home. Because without it, there will be grumblings, there will be naggings. The woman's face will be writing, in fact, on his forehead, because of struggling. Money. So money is very good, but it is not everything. It is not everything, right? It's part of it, not everything. Where there is little, I mean, there is flow. It's not stagnant. There is there's an avenue of livelihood. You just make do and bring out the best of you so that you have a happy environment, you have happy people around you, because nobody has it all in life, right? So that's that. From Facebook, from Facebook, okay. Now, read class with the yes, so nobody's perfect and no one is an island of knowledge at all, Madam Moshalewa. Yes, very, very right. Very, very right. You are making sense, Mama. Thank you, Madam Bola. Oh no, my data has finished. I will miss, can't hear everything. Oh, sorry, Madam Okori. I'm really learning here. Okay. But you are on Facebook, Madam Okori. How come you cannot keep on? How come? I've gained a lot this night. Okay, Madam, thank you. Date worthy. Exactly, exactly. Everything is not money of my sister. You are right there. So that's it. Any other one? Any other one? Okay, Madam Agatha Showunla said, the thing I have learned about marriage is you have to sacrifice your ego. That is it. For peace to reign. That is it. Very good point. You have to sacrifice your ego, your pride. So they take dignity to be pride or ego. No. When you are dignified, you stand your ground, hold your head high, let your yes be your yes, let your no be your no, and be honest. Be very, very upright. Nobody's perfect, but try as much as you can not to belittle yourself because of materialism. That is dignity. Okay, it's different from ego, it's different from pride. You need your pride, does not mean you have to be pride. You need to sacrifice your ego for peace to reign, which I have said. Very nice points there. When he does something I don't like, okay, Madam Agatha said when her spouse does something she doesn't like, she let him know. If he reacts negatively, she will apologize for peace to reign. How many of us can do that? How many people can do that? When you are in a relationship or you are married, it's not friendship. It's supposed to be for life, right? It's supposed to be for life. So when you let go some things, you stand a chance of having peace in your home. Okay? When you let go of some things, you stand a chance of letting go. When you let go of some things, you stand a chance of having peace reign in your home. So it's very, very important for you to let go, even if you know you are the one wrong. Not all the time, because if the man, I don't think the man is a foolish man to always be the wrong person and he always expect you to apologize. It has to be two ways. I don't go for 70-30 relationship. It has to be two ways for it to work. But practically, theoretically, it has to be 50-50. But practically, what we have, mostly in Nigeria, where I come from, that I know, to have 70%, 30% is a plus. The women have 30% of working out in marriage, while the men have just 30. The women have 70, right? It shouldn't be so, but practically that's what is on ground. It's going to take time for marriages in Nigeria to pick up to the standards we are seeing here in Europe. So for now, my women, my ladies in Africa and in Nigeria, mostly, you still have to do the do. You still fight for you to maintain your home. You still have to do it. Don't look at those of us in Europe that are saying, no, you can't take it. You take a walk. You cannot take this. You need to take a walk. Take a walk to where? For how long? If the man is not violent, the only time I will advise any woman, no matter the status, whether you are low class, middle class, or up there, the only time I will advise a woman to take a walk or give a distance is when the man is violent. As a woman, I will not expect any man to lift up his hand on me. I can't take it. Don't. Just take your shirts, put on your tie if you want, spray your, leave me with my madness that period. before you come. When I miss you 2 hours, 3 hours, my head will calm down. That's how my husband was treating me then. And it's the best therapy for any hot-headed woman. If men are online and they should listen to me, the best therapy to handle a hot-headed woman, just give her some time to calm her madness down. Not beating her. Which body will get? Me where I find like this, you just give me one blow for this place now. My enemy go fall down. You want to beat me as small as I am. Please, I can't take it. So that's the only instance I tell or I advise or I would say a woman should take a walk when the man is violent. When the man is not violent, if it's any other thing he's doing, my sister, look for a way to win him. Look for a way. Look for work on his weak points. Work on his moods, on his charisma. Work on it and try to take him. So for that, for us not to leave the topic we are treating now, so because marriage or marital education is very broad. We are not going to bring so many things into this now. The next one here, I'm saying, okay, nice one, Madam Agatha Shomola. Noted. You apologize for peace to reign. Yes. Okay, right, ma. Thanks, ma, Agatha, for that. Exactly, my sister. Goodness. Yes, she made a very good point there. Sister Goodness says she has this mindset of forgiving even before her spouse asks for forgiveness. That's another good one. Believe it too. That's another good one. My darling, are you still angry over that thing? Or even if you don't want to say you are sorry indirectly, just look for one thing. If it's banana, just take it and shook it in his mouth. Let him laugh. Everything is settled, you know. She said, I'm a baker, so I like this Madam Magata now. She said she's a baker, so she likes using a cake to describe marriage. Okay. In marriage, there are bitter, sweet, sour, ugly, and beautiful moments. When you know how to manage the trials and joys of marriage, it ends up sweet. In fact, Madam Agatha and Madam Goodness, you guys are dragging this point through. Very, very nice point there. Marriage is a school that you can never graduate. Nobody will give you graduation. That's your degree. Marriage is an institute you go to, you don't get degree. The only degree you have is when you see your children doing well. That is your payment in all the suffering in marriage. When you see your children, your offspring, they are doing well in life. Not even how your husband comports himself now that gives you kudos in marriage. What gives mostly we mothers, what gives us kudos, you know, the credibility that, oh yes, we have tried, our sacrifices did not go in vain, is when we see our children doing well in life. You know, that's that. Then yes, exactly, that's the point. The marriage is a school, according to Sister Taiwo. Yes, it is. Lesson 3, the same points Madam I mentioned earlier on. So that is that. Now back to our topic, sharing your toothbrush with your spouse is our topic. Let me see what our sisters on Facebook said. It's right for a woman to stay in an abusive marriage. No, it's not right. Madam Okori, please, right, are you asking a question or you are making a statement? Because what you said it is right for a woman to stay in an abusive marriage. You said it is right. Is it right or wrong? Because I did not see any question mark there, and it's just a straight statement. Please, I want you to rewrite it and let me understand what actually you mean by that. Okay, you had to borrow data. You're welcome, sister. But try to keep things that you are angry about with your spouse, with yourself, for peace sake. Yeah, Madam Okorie Lauren said, it is right to keep the things you are angry about, keep within you. You are angry, your spouse may have done something or something happened. It's not really your husband that will do you something for you to get upset. It could be from your siblings, it could be from his own family, It could be from financial situation at home, or it could be a visitor in the house problem. Keeping it within you for peace to reign doesn't mean you will not make your husband to know what is happening to you. You really have to bring out some things, right? You have to bring out some things from you to avoid high blood pressure. When you are able to manage your blood pressure, you don't have to keep things inside all the time. You bring them out. But how you bring those things out is what matters. Not violently, not stupidly, so that you not have a worst scenario. You not have a worst case scenario. You not have a regretted voicing out. It depends on how you put your grievances before your spouse that makes it awkward or good in his or her ears. Okay. So, Madam Okore, please, what you asked now, I want you to repeat it again. I want you to, for peace to reign, you have to keep some things inside, but you look for a time, like we've said before, you look for a time to treat it. You have to let him know or let her know this is what happens some days back or some weeks back, but because of the moods you wear or because of the happenings around or the situation, you didn't just want to bring it up so that you not be adding to the pressure. But my dear, this thing, how do we do this? Should we do it this way? Should it have happened like this? When you ask him or her like that, you hear from him, not stamping your foot on the ground and say, I said this, it should be this. It doesn't, like someone like me, doesn't work. It doesn't work. We have to talk. Let it not be instantly. Me too, I also have my good moments. I also have my I will not talk. I'll just shake my head. So always look for a time to bring things out. Good time to present your grievances for peace to reign. When you that should be the point there. When you look for time to air out your grievance or your grievances for peace to reign, that is to air out your grievances for peace to reign. Right? I hope we are noting the points. Let me see. Madam Gold says pride comes before a fall. So we have let go of some. We have to let go of some things. When I newly married, I used to talk back whenever we had little arguments and even talk more. Later on, I had to let little arguments slide, and then peace started reigning. Perfect. If you understand this from the beginning, did you hear what Madam just said? Madam Moshalewa just said. Initially, we all made the same mistake. You think you are still doing your boyfriend and girlfriend, you are still shakaraing. As you don't they born, your body don't they change. It's not the way I was 30 years ago. That's not how I am now. Okay? When you drop to with all the aerobics, you go to gym, you eat vegetable, you be on keto, you look sexy and all that. My sister, my packaging. Time is time. It will tell. So as it is telling, that's how the ratio of your chakra is going down. Don't shakara. Even if you still have that perfect body shape, everything is still intact in and out. It's not a yardstick for you to abuse your relationship yourself. It's not a yardstick for you to abuse your marriage yourself and you'll be the one to cry out the victim because you are the woman you can shout. No. Learn to do things the right way. Be the listening type. Be more of the listening type than the talkative, than the talk type, than the nagging type. Fine, men, they will always bring their wahala. They will even complain. There are some perfect women there, close to perfect women. They will still have these problems, but everything depends on your environment, depends on what is happening. When you are talking to people in marriage, you don't say it must be like this, it must be like this, because your situation is different, your predicament is different from the next neighbor's home. So what works for that, your next door neighbor, you are looking at that, they are always lovey-dovey. It might not work when you apply the same way, the same thing to you, it might not work that way. So check, look for what works for you and apply it, right? When you're young in marriage, or when we were young in marriage, everybody made that mistake. When your husband talks to you, you want to, like, because you were friends before you married and you still want to take it. But me, the day they pay your dowry, your bride price, this. So it's no more boyfriend and girlfriend, it's marriage. He will tell you it's marriage. I own you now, African. I mean, in the Western world, it's a bit different, but marriage is marriage worldwide, but different strides, it's right for a woman to stay in an abusive marriage. I did not understand that statement. Then when I argued here, we want to slap and I still talk more. Later, I had to sit myself. Madam Omo Shalewa is making a whole lot of sense here. Sit myself down and let go of my ego. I give it to you. I give it to you and apologize when necessary. Exactly. Ego. Part of what did my own was ego. I won't lie you. If my husband sees this video, he's going to laugh. Part of what did mine was ego. I'm really telling you, because I'm this type that I don't like crossing my boundaries. I don't like crossing my boundaries. But when you cross mine, I give you long rope, and I see you are taking advantage of me. It pinches me. And because I was young then, beautiful, vibrant, I mean, I was everything apart from height. That's a woman top. Apart from height, I was every other thing a woman would be when I was young. So I think part of it got into my head and I was carried away. So the things I will even let go, I want to say, I want to do, I want to, the person hurts me. I must fight for my rights. Sometimes you let things just go, to be happy with yourself and have people happy around you, So that's it. Madam Okoro, she said that she also read that marriage is a commandment from God. Everything about marriage is good. Only sometimes we humans, we make it hard. To the glory of God, is my 5 years in marriage. I have no reason to complain. Okay, Madam Okore. Okay. Thank you, ma, for that. God bless you. You're welcome, madam. Men don't even like going home to meet the nagging women. Oh, Madam Moshalewa, you said it. Even if they are the one that will cause that, you're nagging. We are leaving our topic. We are now going broad. Because when you talk about marriage, it's very, very sweet. We've all been there. Even if they will be the root cause, they will be the genesis of that, your nagging. Maybe he's going home late. It may have been that it's the traffic, or he actually walked late, or he went for side show after work, boys outing, 2-3 hours. They will end up spending 5-6 hours, forgetting that madam is at home, prepared food, prepared dinner, waiting for her beloved to come. They dine together before they send the kids to bed, and they spend quality time together before everybody will crash for the night to rest and wake up for the next day's hustle. They will be there with their friends. So coming home now, when they don't meet the woman's face, fine. They try to make, some cajoles, and if you don't respond well, it's a problem for the man. Then you start to nag, they say this is a nagging wife. When you start complaining, it's a nagging wife. They are the cause, but when you are experienced, when you are wise, or you have wisdom, you'll be able to handle such situations, and your man wouldn't have to run away the root cause of what made you to nag. That's a very good point. Madam Okori, I still want you to send that thing you wrote, that it's good to stay in abusive marriage. I want you to send it forward again. You said it's good. Is it good? Were you going to ask, is it good to stay in an abusive marriage, or you say you are stating that it's good to stay in an abusive marriage? I want to understand you, madam. May not going home to meet nagging. The reason I chose this topic sharing toothbrush with your spouse. My sisters, excuse me. Sorry, please excuse me. If you have the experience and you've been able to jump the exam, you've been able to jump the exam, you pass the test. Please, this is my own experience. Take it, learn from it, share it with other young ones that may not be able to pass the test, as I did not pass it. I failed it. I didn't even know I failed it. It was my mom of blessed memory. After years, after the marriage even crashed with so many things that happened later on, it was when I told her that, Mommy, this is what I experienced along the line. This is what happened. She cried. She said, my dear, this is what you should have done. So I'm still going to share that experience with you people, with your family and friends here. Okay? Let me read what is here now. Facebook, I'm with you. Please be dropping your comments. I'm not seeing enough comments on Facebook. Everybody's commenting on YouTube. Let me also see comments on Facebook. My YouTube family, you are doing very well. Please keep the comments coming on, because this thing I'm doing is only when you comment and stay active or achieve our objective here. And I've told you our objective. I've told you my aim is to bring my plans out, see how well I can put all these things together to help people back home. What I'm doing, I'm not doing it for myself. Heaven knows that. In life, I'm okay. Believe me. Anything happens from now, I'm okay. But sometimes I just sit down, I say, I still work. I still do businesses for money. What am I going to spend all this money on? What? Is it to build a house? I don't need it again. Is it to set up company? Where I want to set the company? Nigeria, they have chopped my money. I don't need it. Than to be buying clothes, looking rich. I love, my soft spot is car. I love cars a lot. So some years ago, I was changing my cars 2-3 times every year. You know, in a year, I would drive like 3 different cars. Not tear rubber. I know they do pass myself. Used cars, at least good ones. How many, even if I want to start buying cars 2 times a year, how many can I drive? So I just look at it that since I still have time to work, I'm still strong. I never feel boy. I never old rich like that. Whatever I'm going to make, let me be using it to help people back home. And it's going to take you and I to do these things, to achieve this thing. Okay? So start being active, comment as much as you can, and spread the link, share the link, let other people join us. Please. Let me read comments. Okay. We just want to brush. Madam Lillian Ayim Efwe. She said since she got married to her husband, they use one toothbrush. Okay. This is the second or the third person that is commenting this as well. Please, how has the experience been? How has the experience been like? How has the experience been like? Is it encouraging? Have you had any problem because you are sharing your toothbrush with your spouse? How has the experience like? Then lesson 3. Okay, to sacrifice you exactly. Somehow that is not right. Even the Bible is against it. Instead, at the right or proper time. Exactly. Excellence isn't perfection, but attaining excellence is a good virtue. Manner of approach matters. Sister Goodness, that's it. Manner of approach matters. Manner of approach is a topic of its own. I wrote it here. I can show it to you. Manner of approach is a topic on its own. I'm going to treat as we move ahead, okay? Manner of approach matters. Please share the live broadcast, because I'm seeing Facebook is getting fewer. Okay, we are here to talk. We are here to discuss. So let nobody just shy away from what we are saying, because this topic is very, very important, and other things we've brought in, they are quite important as well. So let's not shy away from it, that I've heard this, I've heard this. You've not heard everything about marriage. If you are still in marriage, even if you are 40 years in marriage, you are still going to learn from other people. Okay, so please keep sharing, keep liking, keep commenting. You know, comment is what we 5,000 naira is not a big deal, it's not much. But if you're coming to this platform, at the end of the day, you are called out tomorrow, because it's tomorrow I'm calling out the winner. Tomorrow, let me not put tomorrow, because I don't know how busy I'll be tomorrow. It might be normally I always do my networking online things over the night when I'm relaxed in my quiet time. I can wake up around 3 or 4 a.m. and then I go online. That's when the ideas really come out, when I'm freshly woken. Okay, so I'm not like now. There's no way I'm going to decide this is the winner or not. In the morning or anytime I'm free tomorrow, I'll go over all the comments again. Whoever is the winner, if time permits me, tomorrow evening, I'll write it out. Or make, because I have a topic I want to treat tomorrow as well. I'm not mentioning it now. If I see I cannot uh, make a video, a live stream for calling out the winners, then I will shift it to the next day. Okay, that's that. Sister Lillian, please, can you brief us your experience about it? Let me quickly read these comments here and come to my own experience about my sharing toothbrush with my husband. Then about 22, 23 years ago. I'll share my experience here. Yes, manner of approach matters. Yes, I don't think it's right to keep wrongs done to you in mind is right. Exactly. No human is perfect, and we are not mind readers at all. Sister Agatha, you got that right. We are not mind readers. We are not mind readers. You say it's good to keep some things inside you to let peace reign, according to what I think is Madam Kore that said it there. Yes, it's good to keep some things inside, but it doesn't mean you have to bottle up. Bottling up can spoil things. Like me, where I get small body like this, if I bottle up, you won't like me. It's better I talk. It's better I let me say it out. But the manner in which I use in saying it out is what matters, that we are saying here. So always bottling up for peace to reign it will spoil more things. But just look for I mean, that's the conducive atmosphere when things are not on the high side financially. There's not much pressure in the house, and the man is not tensed, or the woman is not over pressured with house chores. You bring out your grievance and you table talk it. When you see some children, they will say since they've grown up, they are 25, they are 35 years, they have never seen their parents argued once. Believe them, it's very, very practical. It's difficult, but very, very practicable. You can practice it. It's when they were cutting, they drew their lines, they decided on what to do, they set their aims of getting married, their objectives, that they agreed on, comes what may in life. We are sticking together, we are talking together, we are discussing, we are ironing things out together. We are committed. So in such situation, if anything is coming to bring uproar in the family, they call themselves aside, they go and talk about it, and they strike a balance. In such home, hardly you will see the children noticing when there's argument, there's problem between the man and the woman. So it's very, very practicable, but it's difficult. It's difficult because of the economy, because of the religion. Religion is another thing that has caused a whole lot. So it's practicable, but it's difficult. But practice is doable, right? We are not mind yeah, exactly. We are not mind readers. When you say it out, he or she would know what to do or say to you. Exactly. That is why it is proper to learn and understand your spouse soft spots. That is goodness, sister goodness. She said that is why it is proper for you to learn and understand your spouse's soft spots. Okay. Then Madam Taiwo said, God bless you, ma. Thank you, madam. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Oh, I understand, sister goodness. Okay. Okay. Okay, very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Then Madam Agatha here, our top fan on Facebook, she said, she just shared, some people are asleep. Not everyone stays up late at night. Exactly. Yeah, I understand. But this is weekend. This is weekend anyway, you know. So the next one I'm going to be talking about now is my personal experience regarding this topic, sharing your toothbrush with your spouse. Sharing a toothbrush with your spouse. Back then, I never saw anything wrong in it. You know, if we were still together now, perhaps I wouldn't have seen anything wrong in it because we were in love. Okay. But why I brought this topic for us to treat is to make us see why we shouldn't practice it. Why we shouldn't practice it, not even because of the health hazard in it. Because if we want to stop the practice because of the health hazard, we have to stop kissing our spouses, right? That is not the reason I'm saying we shouldn't advise it or we shouldn't encourage it. My experience was so bad that I didn't know it was going to cause a whole lot of problem later on. So what happened in a very brief explanation? I was sharing it with my husband then, and very early in the morning, very early in the morning, my mother-in-law of blessed memory came visiting. Came visiting. When your mother-in-law comes to your house very early in the morning, as early as 6 in the morning to 7 in the morning, when you stay in the same city, when you did not just put to bed, when it's not your husband's birthday or any ceremonial day, when your mother-in-law knocks on your door, 6 before 7 in the morning, sometimes it's not always a pleasant visit. That was my case, but I didn't know. So what actually happened was she came that very morning. I was surprised to see her very early in the morning. I greeted her, "Mama, good morning, ma, welcome." You know, we the Benin's, we always on our knees to greet. Yoruba, they will genuflect. We don't genuflect. Fine, Yoruba, they also kneel down, but in adult stage, they genuflect more of that. They do the genuflection more than kneeling down. In Benin, your two knees have to be on the ground when you're greeting your elderlies, not to talk of your mother-in-law. With the Benin, we see, in fact, Benin and your Mary, we respect our mother-in-laws more than, sorry, that English is wrong, our mothers-in-law. We respect our mothers-in-law more than our biological moms. That's the proven fact. So when she came that morning, I was on my two knees and greeted her. The rest is something to talk about. We had no problem before. She just went in and asked, "Where is my son?" I said, because my husband had an appointment at the embassy. He was going for American visa that very day. If I remember vividly, I think it was on a Tuesday morning. I'm talking about 20 Tuesday morning. He had an American visa appointment. So anybody that has been to the embassy before, if you don't sleep there, you have to leave home by 3 or 4, so that you are amongst the first people on queue. He left very early. He left home so that he doesn't meet any traffic on the way. He left before 4 a.m. He left home. After he left, I went back to bed, and within 2 hours, I heard a knock and my mother-in-law came in. When she came, after welcoming her in, she asked, "Where is my son?" I told her, "Mama, he just went out. He has a very early morning appointment to meet up with." This early, don't go. Yes, Mama, but he not go take before he come back. Okay. Mama, I hope everything is okay. It's all right. You are here very early. Hope everything is all right. It's okay. She go dey check time before she come her son's house again. I said, "No, Mama, no be so. I mean, for you to come, because where she stayed is quite a distance after Yanokbaja, to come down to mainland that early. It was quite a distance. So say, no be say anything. I just dey look say, so for you to don't reach here this time, everything is fine. Okay, my son no dey. Abeg, give me my son brush. I wan take. You no quick me brush for house before I come out. Give me my son brush. Make I take brush." I was shocked. Like it was the last thing I expected to be asked or to even happen that morning. I was shocked. I said, "Mama, you say you Mama, you want to brush?" Yes, I was like this. So you want to brush? I was very young then. Now maybe I don't know. Then I wasn't up to 30 years. I was young then. Maybe I said, "Mama, you want brush?" He said, "Yes, I want brush. You know, quick me brush before I come home from house." Mentally, I've already registered the truth that, as for a fact, it's possible she didn't leave. She didn't. Considering the time she got to our place, it's possible she did not really clean up before leaving home. So I didn't look at it as anything, as asking me to brush. And I know I use the same toothbrush with my husband. I was not like, how do I handle this? Because I can't pretend. I don't find it. I always have found it funny then to say, okay, voluntarily, I want to give you my brush. That love not go reach like that. No matter how I try to respect you, I will not find it funny to use my mother's brush or make my mother use my brush with me. No. My brothers and sisters, maybe we can do, but I don't know. That thing is there. Blood is blood. Even your mother, when you are small, you will manage, but when you are big, I'm not sure any big adult will want to use her parents' toothbrush, not to talk of the in-law. So I was really surprised. I said, Mama, sorry, I did not show anger. Though I was surprised, I was taken aback that Mama will ask me to, I use the same brush with my husband. She asked again. She saw the confusion written all over me. She asked me again, I don't fit use my son brush again because he dey marry. Because I told her, I said, Mama, sorry, Mama, I'm using I dey use the same brush me with your son they use. She said, oh, because my son don't marry Queen Mary, I don't fit use my son brush, take brush for my son, for my picking house. I said, no, Mama, that's not what I meant. I meant it's the same brush we are using. What I will do, please, before I go further, in a situation like this, what would you have done? Youngsters out there, both boys and girls, both male and female, in relationship or already in marriage, what would you advise them to do if they found, if peradventure, don't say it can't be me, it can happen to me, my sister, it go happen. I don't pray it happen to anybody, but excuse me, things like this do come up unexpectedly. No matter how vast, how lectured you are, things like this do happen. Things like this, I mean, how learned you are, it happens, okay? So don't say it cannot happen. Please, if you are fixed, if you happen to experience such, or anybody around you, what would you do? How would you have handled it? And what would you advise people to do? Let me read your comments, please. Let me read your comments before I tell you my own experience and how it went. Let me read your experience, please. Let me read your views, your opinions, okay? God bless you. I have really learned today. God bless you too, my sister. God bless you. Let me read your comments, please. Let me read your comments. If you are still online, I can still see some people online here. Let me read your comments. How would you have handled it? It's a difficult one, right? It's a very difficult one. That's why nobody's commenting. Yeah, but I want to, everything not pepper body, everything not be perfection, everything not be I do know. Let me sabi and pass for, and I saw I for do one. Everything is learning, gradual process. Everything is learning. You see things, you learn, and you teach others what you have learned, or you share with others what you have learned. Okay, let me read your comments and see what you would have done if you were faced with such situation. And if you don't understand what I just said, ask and I will explain again. Right? Madam Taiwo said, It's enough to my sister, you know. This is what we'll go through. Nobody's perfect, you know. I would give it to her and throw it away immediately after she leaves. Good one. Good one. From Madam Agatha Showumbi. Good one. Yes. Yes. Any other one? Any other one? Any other one? Any other one? Madam Taiwo, you are still there. Let me hear what you would have said. What you would have done. Let me read it. Not just It's no comments now. Say something. You know. Let me read what you would have done. Okay. Yeah. This is one of the things I experienced during my early stage of marriage. During the very early years of my marriage, this is one of the things I experienced. Okay. So many things can come up in a relationship which you never envisaged, which you never ever thought about, or you never experienced before or heard about from other people. and it comes abruptly on you, what will you do? How will you handle it? This is why we are here today, to learn. Okay. Madam Agatha just said something, and I want to read from. Okay, Madam Taiwo said, this is serious. I will give it to her, but me and my hubby will not use the brush again. Good one. That is the best thing to do. Good one. Very good one. Yeah. Any other person? Any other person? Oh, Madam Goodness, she said she had low battery, and I think her phone is off now. Madam Agatha said her own. The same, just similar thing that Madam Taiwo just said. I want to read another person's opinion on Facebook. Okay, let's teach ourselves some facts, some practical things, some realities, not just speculations, not just think or just say this can't happen to me, this can't happen. My sister, there's nothing under the sun that is new. Nothing. You see the topic I chose to treat, not just any random topic that have been flying, any random topic that has been flying in cyberspace. I will be treating some personal things here and extracting some things I've read online, mostly from the families that have shared things with me, what I have seen or what I have read. I'm not there in Nigeria, so I can't say I've seen what I have read from the travels they've been sending to me, you know, what they go through. I'll be treating so many topics from them. It's quite a whole lot. This one thing about here is we are going to be treating live stories, practical things, what's entailing, what is happening. My inbox, if Facebook can get blown up, my inbox will be blown into what people are sending, what people are inboxing me, what they are going through, what they are enduring to make marriage work. And sometimes it still breaks them, it doesn't work. Because when you see that it's getting to affect your health, instead of you to die premature death, because death is inevitable, or that gets level. But it's not good for us to use our 2 legs and walk into early grave. When you see that it's going to take your life before time, my brother, my sister, give a break. Waka. If one party feels that there is need for reconciliation, the wronging side feels that no, this is a union, is a lifetime thing, there should be commitment. Live your life and be happy to the glory of God. Live your life. The only thing is be hardworking. Don't relent. Don't be a laid down. Don't become sober. Don't become an issue at the mercy of others. You'll be living your life at the mercy of others because of a broken home, because of a broken relationship, because of disappointment, because of a failed business. No. The only problem I see in life is health problem. I keep saying this. The only problem I see, the only thing I call a problem is health problem, which takes the grace of God to overcome. Every other hurdle is a challenge. You won't say because of one ugly challenge, you become a laid down. That is why I'm treating this topic. If something like this comes your way, it might not be toothbrush, it could be something else. But toothbrush is our case study to expatiate on this topic, so that from here, if it is money, if it is towel, if it is anything the devil wants to use against you, you know how to arrange yourself well and trash out the situation to your favor and to the favor of your good home. Let me read another one. And to run, to run to where? Madam Agatha says, if I refuse, she would create unnecessary sin in the house, and so it's her word against mine. Madam Agatha, you are in spirit. I hope you know when we select people, when we say you are in spirit. It's not a curse, it's not a bad talk. It's a way to tell you that you are making a point, okay? You are in spirit, madam. That's what I will say about your comments. And you know where I'm going to, all right? So that's it. Now, since we have heard from those online, how they would have treated it, I failed in it. Yes, that's the onus of this. I failed in it. That's why I'm bringing it out. I don't want others to fail in it when they come across it. I failed the test. I failed the test when it came. I didn't, because I wasn't prepared for it. I wasn't practically, mentally, or whatever. And I can think about psychologically, emotionally, I was not really prepared for it. So when the test came, being a young girl, you guys are giving this opinions now, or this inputs now, because you are experienced as well. I don't see any of you guys here now that is 20 something years. I was in my 20s. I was in my 20s when this thing happened. I was still very fresh. So let us help our youths out there. And I pray my own daughter sees this video, because she has not heard this story from me. Most things that happened, she has not even heard from me, okay? I hope she watches this video to this extent to pick one or two things from this. The way I handled it, I did not handle it aggressively. I did not handle it insultingly. I did not handle it rudely, because they're not even born me well to disrespect my mother-in-law. No, till death. Funny enough, before she died, now my name, she said they sing Gifty, 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 So, and I told her that, Mama, I'm sorry, I used the same brush with my husband. Then from that, I outburst. So because my son is marrying Queen Mary, she cannot use her son's toothbrush. I said, no, Mama, it's not what I meant. I only mean it's a used brush. Let me go and look for a new one to buy. As early as it was then, I remember, where were we staying then? Then my youngest sister was staying with me then. As early as it was, because it was before 7:30 in the morning that the shops there will open. All these Igbo people that run provision and chemist, that's where we buy beverage and stuffs like that, toiletries. You cannot just go to a bread seller, a gege bread seller, and say you want to buy toothbrush that early morning and get it. So those guys will have to be open before you can buy things like that. So as early as it was, there was no shop opened. I sent after I told Mama that, because I remember when she asked me initially and I got a response, I noticed she was not too happy that I told her I'm using the same brush with my husband, so because of that, she cannot use it. I just told her, Mama, I'm coming. I quickly ran inside, called out my younger sister with me, and told her that, look at what is happening. Please rush outside and see if you will get a new brush to buy. Mama wants to brush her teeth. My sister rushed out, checked here, checked there, nowhere to buy brush that early morning. She came back. So before my sister returned, Mama was now like, because I told her I'm coming, Mama. When I heard her response, I said, I'm coming. I went inside. So she noticed I was draggy, delaying in bringing her son's brush for her to brush. She called out to me again. Iyawo, where the brush where I ask you make you bring to go and get a new brush for you, because I'm using that one with my husband and it's an old brush. Let me buy a new one for you. She said, hey, in fact, I had bust. No need to go in there. At the end of the day, my sister came back and she said no shop was opened. So for that, I could not get a new brush to give to Mama. When I told Mama that my sister had been there and that was when Mama now exclaimed and she started saying, very nice woman, I had no problem with her whatsoever, you know. I was now hearing things and everything. I'm sorry, if it is because of the brush, I wanted you to use new brush because this one we are using is old brush. I was now trying to to twist the old thing so that she would not feel being insulting to her, that maybe her mouth is not clean enough to share her son's brush on. I was, as much as I tried to twist the old story, she didn't take it well. She didn't take it well. So that led to so many other things and I cannot even go into. But at the end of the day, anyway, here we are. Right? Here we are. When the advice, the lesson in it is, years later, when I brought this issue before my mom, and I told her that before these things got to this extent, there's nothing, no, I could not even say the reason. Even my own husband, he couldn't say anything that happened, but all we just saw was that the family was going the other way. We didn't expect. Visa came out. Oga went to America. Me, I fasted 3 weeks for visa to come out. Visa came out. Oga went to America. Prayer woman, prayer warrior. America to come back now. Different story, you know. God. So gradually, we found ourselves where we didn't plan to be. Okay. The lesson in it is, because when I told my mom years later, after the whole thing escalated and we kind of tried to come back as family again, my mom was now like, but what is the actual problem you are having with your husband? What's what happened? I said, Mommy, nothing happened. If there's anything I've done wrong, I'm here. Let him say it. Or even if I'm not here, ask him. Let him say it. Nothing. Maybe she's too stubborn and she's head, but say she's disrespectful or she's promiscuous or she's unfaithful. Not me. I'm a Benin woman. Me, I dey fear juju. Well. I dey respect tradition past anything. Everybody carry Bible, we dey read Bible. Na white man teach us, but that one in our blood, I still dey respect am. Tradition is number one for me. People know me about it. For the fact that I'm not with my husband today, if I see you a married woman the way I don't, the way you should not be, I not be judge you, but I will tell you, madam, sister, you are married. People watching me or people that will see this video, they will testify. I'm well known for it in Spain. They call me African woman. Even in Europe, African woman, because I respect tradition a lot. I respect. Should it really be tradition or is self-respect? When you are with a man is misbehaving, doesn't mean you have to misbehave. No. It's not a criteria for the man to go on. It's not a criterion for the man to go and misbehave because he's having an understanding woman at home. No, it's not a criterion. Okay. But the truth is, we are home builders. The woman is home builder. Men don't have bus stop. It's you that will make him a bus stop. When I told my mom about this, she said, "Oh, my daughter is inexperienced that did it for you. Why didn't you come to Benin to tell me when it happened?" I said, one, distance. Two, I didn't even know this will bring any problem. I'm not saying it's the cause of whatever happened, but it's part of it. To be realistic, it's part of it. Okay? It might not be the main factor, it might not be the genesis, which I know it's not, but that happened to be part of it. My mom was now like, "Why didn't you come to tell me that this is what happened?" I said, "Distance." And I didn't know it was any serious issue because we talked about it and I didn't know it was in her mind or anything. And before I knew it, other things started coming up and all that. Then my mom now told me that what I would have done, I'm quickly going to drop this here now so that people that will watch this will watch and see why I want to share this experience with. And Madam Taiwo also said, my mom said, I should have given her the brush. I should have given her the brush. Let her use it. She is not using it to stay with us. No. People out there, these words you have to learn from. I should have given her the brush. Give her the brush, let her use. She will use and go. Then dispose or discard the brush, and before your husband's arrival, that new one you wanted to go and buy to give her, use it to replace, since you were sharing the same with her, use it to replace the old one you have discarded. In any case, if your husband asks you, of which he wasn't going to ask, he came, he met a new brush, the other one is old, simple explanation, no argument, no two ways about it. That one is old, maybe it's up to a week or 2 weeks, because when you use the same brush together, you have to be changing it every other week because it will wear out. That I should have given it to her, buy another brush and replace it without my husband's knowing it. If I had done it that way, even if she came with any bad intentions, it wouldn't have been effective if we didn't go back to use that brush. If it was true, she left home early and lacked the time to clean up before leaving home, it would have still be okay. She has used it, I discard it because she wouldn't advise me to share the same toothbrush with any other person. Sharing it with my husband is bad enough, not to talk of sharing with a third party. But since it's what two lovers have agreed to do, nobody comes in. Do what works for you, right? If I had discarded it, bought another one to replace it, nobody has any bad or ill feeling. Whatever she said that day, I wouldn't have heard, or she wouldn't have gone that far, or be upset, or be provoked to do anything. It has happened, it has happened. No need crying over spilled milk. But the truth is, it came as a test. What kind of test is that? That test is really uncalled for. Ordinarily, that test is uncalled for. And believe you me, so many young girls will fail these tests if this is one of the tests that people encounter in marriages before they become good wife materials, before they become understanding wives, before they become a woman of virtue, before they become Hebrew wife, before they become a wife like Esther, wife like Ruth, and all those famous names we hear from the holy books. Many of our young girls will still fail these tests. This is the reason I'm bringing it out. This is the reason I'm bringing it out, for people to be careful of some irrelevant, some things we see as irrelevant in the family circle. When we are into family relationship, when we are into marital relationship, when we are into friendship and all that, it can come in so many forms. It can come in so many perspectives to come. And you will think that you will have the wisdom to handle it. You will think that you have the idea or the intelligence to treat it. You know, I thank you all for staying till this late. Thank you for your contributions, and I hope, like you said, we've all learned one or two things from these interactions so far. I have cited some points written by many of you. Yes, I have seen that some of you would have treated it in similar way my mom advised. Madam Taiwo said secondly that she would have run away or something. You know, running away to where? You are just running. You are running away from problem. You don't know when you come back how you will meet it. So running away from problem is not always the best. Running away from problem is not always the best. When problems take put, if it is not life-threatening, okay, any challenge you come across in life, if it is not life-threatening, don't always run away from it. Don't always look for a way to like keep it underneath the carpet. Try to resolve it. Try to resolve it. try to work on it. Look for a way out. Look for a way to provide solutions. Once it is trashed, once it is handled forever. It is managed forever. But when you left it untreated, it will be there. You will come back and meet it there. Or you will move forward, the problem will be there waiting. So running away, I don't really see it as the way out. Okay? So like I said, we'll keep teaching, we'll keep sharing, we'll keep learning to have a better homestead, to have a better home front, to have a better family circle. If there's any question you want to ask, as much as we've treated, please ask your question. And I have learned so much today. Yes, Madam Omoshalewa. Thank you, Madam. Thank you. And Madam Taiwo, okay, yeah, good night. Good night. You have tried. You have low battery. Okay. Okay. Nigeria with light issue. You know. So if there's any question you want to ask me. Let me quickly pick it up and see if I can go through the comments and know who the winner of tonight's 5,000 giveaway is going to. I can only see who is online if you are on Facebook, but on YouTube, I don't know who is online. Please, who is watching me? Write something out. Write something out on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, write something out. Let me know who is there, please. Who is on YouTube watching? Write something out, please. If you want to ask anything, ask. Okay? I know it's pretty late in Nigeria now, though I don't know where you are watching from. This past one here in Sweden. Let me know where you are watching from and say something. Let me know you are there. Okay? So tonight's 5,000 giveaway, who should it go to? Who should it go to? Who should it go to? Tonight's 5,000 giveaway should go to who? I have lots of comments here. I think I have to go through the comments again. That's when I'm there. I go through the comments again and I know who gets the 5,000. Okay? See, there are people there on YouTube. Say something. Let me know you are there. Say something, YouTubers. Okay. Yeah, that's. Thank you. Have a good night's rest, sweet dreams, and we pick it up from here with another topic, hopefully tomorrow or the day after. If I'm chance tomorrow, I'll come online by His grace. If I see I'm really tight, then I shift it to the following day. Come on live and announce the winner. 5,000 for one person, and I think it's going to be between Sister Agnes and Madam Agatha and Madam Omoshalewa. The three of them, I have to go through their comments again to see who gets the 5,000. Okay, thank you. So I'm going to be signing out now. Happy weekend once again. Congratulations and bye.